Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. So now let's go to Arlington, Texas, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Welcome to the Super Bowl, where we are just moments away from a matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos here at Cowboys Stadium. Phil, you played in this game. You know what it's like, and we're just a few minutes away from getting it started. Kickoff at the Super Bowl. What are you thinking?
Well, it's so exciting, and I will tell you, this is the one time really affect the play of the players in the game, because it is so big, it is so different that you got to make sure you settle down and just concentrate on the next play.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for the Super Bowl, the biggest event in American sport.
Boy, it really is. It's truly a holiday. Everybody gets together, Jim. They all watch it on TV and everything. And, of course, for the players, it's an unbelievable time. All your dreams have come true. You have a chance to play in the Super Bowl. Can you handle the pressure? These players nowadays, they can handle the pressure. It's going to be exciting.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. We've called the Super Bowl together for so many years now, but each year it just gets even more exciting. And this year, the spectacle is at an all-time high once again. We've got two teams who have been chomping at the bit to finally get out here and chase down that Lombardi trophy. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Broncos are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. The Broncos with the PAT to come.
Let's go, guys.
Inside of the uprights. The Broncos defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Coming on to the field, he has been a model of consistency since coming into the league out of Boston College, quarterback Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan under center. First down at the 19. On the money. Jones is tackled down after a gain of 10.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
When you played in the Super Bowl 21, MVP, it was gigantic there in Pasadena. Is it bigger now today?
Yeah, the game is just much bigger now, Jim, because more people are watching it. The press that covers it, TV, it's around-the-clock analyzation of the game, and it's all about winning. You must win the Super Bowl to get credibility from the fans and the media. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Second down and 2. Throws to the right. Collins has got the catch and the first.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scores.
First and 10. Brings it in. That'll stop the play right there. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Matt Ryan under center. Takes it from the strong eye. Tackles made.
Number 24 on the
As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running games. Ryan's got it in the gun. Pulls it in. They'll mark him at the 40.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Ryan's dropping back to pass once again. He has the grab.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Second and 9. The defense gets the sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Finds his mark. Charging ahead.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
Offense lines up here. Ryan from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. So the Broncos for the point after.
Let's go, guys.
Extra point was good. Broncos ready to boot it down the field. And no return as this goes for a touchback. First down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here. Out of the shotgun. Ryan connects with Julio Jones on that one. And that brings the play to an end.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
First down and 10. He makes the catch. Ward that time in on the tackle.
That's a good job by the quarterback, recognizing it's man-to-man defense. And when you see that, just watch the receiver, lead him to the open space. Nice completion.
The Falcons snap it at the 36. And he'll go to the left. And that's a gain of 9. Second and short following the run. Falcons come out in a jumbo set. Right back to him. Met by Von Miller.
Miller's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
Now third and short following the run. Offense lines up here. They hand it off to him again. That's a gain of 8.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
Muscles through the defender. Ward that time in on the tackle.
The Falcons today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Second down and 5. They feed it to him one more time. Then picks up about 3.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Matt Ryan under center. Third and 2. Right back to him one more time. Touchdown. This game is tight. The Broncos call for the punting team. This punt will be returned. Good piece of tackling. The Falcons are set now for their next possession. Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. The Falcons take it from the 23. Brought down after a gain of 6. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. How about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense. The Broncos defensive coordinator, my God, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Offense lines up here. Falcons from the 27. This screen pass will go incomplete.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
Needing 5 to move the chains. Split backfield here. Ryan's back in shotgun formation. With 2 hands, he has it. Bolden's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. The Broncos might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Double tight end formation. 1st and 10. Outside now on the toss. Running room. Atlanta in for the score.
Well, I think you can see, Jim, why he's one of the best running backs in the NFL. When you make long runs like that for touchdowns, you are a special running back.
Field goal try coming up for the Broncos.
Let's go, guys.
And converts on the 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Throws the stiff arm. And he's taken down right at about the 29. Not quite to the 30. The Falcons break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. Now 1st and 10. Ryan gives it up. Muscles through the defender. Coples that time on the tackle. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
1st down here after the completion. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Takes it on the draw. Wears in on the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Solid receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Out to the left. Ryan can't find a man open that time.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first. Matt Ryan under center. They'll go ground.
Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today.
Chip shot here. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Falcons
Getting set now for their next series. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Falcons snap it up at the 26.
He stacked up at that point.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 30. Pulls it in. Bolden's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a third and manageable situation to deal with.
Gains maybe 5.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
So that's going to do it for this first half. We'll be back with our halftime report after the break.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Falcons bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Matt Ryan under center. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Finds his mark. He's taken down at the 30.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Has his man. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Here's the handoff. Shakes off the tackle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices the running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
Falcons will take the snap from the 45. He'll go to the left. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 7.
To Jones.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Offense lines up here.
Toss to the outside. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
Nothing.
This will be a long one for 3.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys.
possession for the offense. A missed kick on the long field goal try, and now the momentum swings the other way early in the game.
Oh, yes, it changes things in this game, no doubt about it. And I'll tell you, that's why you pay head coaches all that money. They have to make decisions just like that. Either punt it or go for the long field goal. They didn't make it. We'll see if the defense can bail the team out.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Matt Ryan under center. Halfway through the third quarter. Toss play. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these plays do look ugly when they don't work. It's second down, and you run the running play third long. Tough to do.
Has his target. They fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The jumbo set on the field to the ground. The Falcons get a first down.
Another running attempt by the offense, and there's a reason why this running back is in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this season. They love to pound the football.
First down at the 35. Another carry here. Coples, that time on the tackle.
This offense relies on this running back as much as any offense in the NFL. That's the reason why he's in the top 10 of carries so far this season.
Matt Ryan under center. The Falcons will take the snap from the 35. He'll throw it over the middle. Nice tackle.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows his zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Falcons now move the chains.
When we were in practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First and 10. Makes the catch. Jones able to get the job done and picks up the first down. You love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's
Atlanta in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yep.
The Broncos can tie it up with the point after. Extra point is good. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 27-27. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Falcons now will start their drive at the 32. Ryan takes it from the gun. Got the completion. Gets about 9 on the play. Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
Tight game, Bill. Has been fun watching these 2 running backs go back and forth, dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the running backs have been dominating so far today. So have both teams' offensive lines. They have gotten it done. And listen, I'll say this to the defense. You better dig in there and toughen up and try to stop these running backs.
Ryan can't find a man that time. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Good.
The Broncos have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. The point after try is in the books. The Falcons in kick return formation. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down here. Takes it from the eye. Rock for a loss on that play. Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, a lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
The catch is made, and they get to him at the 45. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
And that's good for only a yard or two.
What a beautiful long run by the running back. Once again, he just proves why he's one of the best in the NFL. He's in the top 10 so far this year.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Ryan's going to take it from the gun. The defense had that one covered.
When you see this cover two defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Matt Ryan under center. 3rd and 8. Handoff. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. Look at the rushing totals for both sides. Neither defense has had much luck slowing down the run.
Well, it's not about luck. It's about trying hard. It's about want-to, and I do not see that from the defensive side. That's why the offenses are having so much success running the football here today.
Searching for space to the right, and he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
There's nothing like big running plays for an offense. It just makes the offensive lineman feel powerful, gives great confidence to the play caller. There's a reason why this guy's in the top 10 rushing yards so far this season.
Reaches out and grabs it. Ducks out of bounds.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The Falcons have it at the 34. The give. So they fail to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today.
Definitely not surprised to see this running back get another long run. My gosh, he's been doing it all year long. So far this year, he's in the top 10 in rushing yards, and looks like he's going to stay there.
They call his number once more. Falcons get a first down.
My man has been a workhorse all season long. He loves to carry the football. The offense keeps giving it to him. Big reason why he's in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this year.
Time becoming a factor in this game. Back to the ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Another big day for the running back. He came into today's game in the top 10 in the NFL rushing yards, and he's just adding to those yards. Nice run.
Mounting a serious drive. Takes another handoff.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Now 3rd and short following the run. This long drive continues. They'll run it with him again. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run. Good
into the end zone for the touchdown.
You got.
Play after play after play here on this drive. They'll run it here. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. The Broncos stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Matt Ryan under center. The Falcons have it at the 24. And it's Roach there to meet him. The Broncos will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The Falcons have it at the 24. Gives it to him again. The Broncos will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Offense lines up here. Falcons from the 27. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has 12 on this play.
Bad play call that time by the defense, Jim. You know, they can't give up the first down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the first down. That probably seals the game.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Atlanta Falcons have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to the state of Georgia.